Hello everyone, how you doing? You're very welcome to this week's ROSCOMMON LGFA with myself, Aidan Raftery, and as always we have Ellen Hynes from the PRO, the acting PRO for ROSCOMMON LGFA. Hello, Ellen. How are you? Are you well?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
And not too bad. No, not too bad. Enjoying this in this lovely weather, and I suppose it's been a great weekend for the Roscommon ladies, in that the intermediate ladies team won the Connacht title, and they can now look ahead to the group stages, the All Ireland group stages of the championship.
Yeah, so the intermediates had a great win on Sunday. Final score 2-13 to 1-7 against Leitrim. I don't know how I managed to take any pictures at the match because I was on the edge of my studio the whole time. You know, it was a great from Laura Fleming, Judy, Hanley, Neve, for Gavin. Of course, Ashing Hanley won player of the match, well deserved. I think she scored 2-6 in the match. So yeah, County Board are delighted for them. You know, we're always so proud of them. They do their best for their county and for their clubs, and you know it's a well deserved win. So overall, we're all very happy.
That's it, and I suppose really you could say really that playing in Division Two was a huge help. You know as well that they're a good group of girls and a very talented group of football, players and all that. But I suppose playing in Division Two and playing against the quality of the players in Division Two would have been a huge increase in their sharpness, and that's a good part of their development and experience.
Yeah, so when we played Division Two in the league, we were playing all senior teams, whether they've been in senior in the past or, you know, are moving up this year. So, you know, it's a testament to the girls, their strength and their resilience really showed to them on Sunday. You know, you could really see how much they learned from the league, and you know they like in our regard they're Division Two team this year. You know, they mightn't have come out of the win and we might be going down next year, but like they play like a Division Two team, and it really showed on the pitch on Sunday.
That's it, and of course, the pitch Kiltoom is always a great place for the ladies' team. I to a certain extent, I suppose it kind of suits the way they play, doesn't it?
Yeah, so you know the girls love playing in Kiltoom. They usually request to play there, or they'll have their trainings there, or whatever. Like we do, we're very appreciative of Kiltoom and St. Bridget's for hosting us on a regular basis, and especially for that kind of final. It was lovely to be able to lift the trophy at home as well.
That's it, and of course, we'd like to wish the girls all the best in the group stages of the championship as well. And but that's not the only thing that was going on at the weekend, and there's some other great games going on with the girls' county teams as well, at under 16 and under 14 level as well, and the minors as well.
Yeah, so we had the minors under 16s and under 14s out last week, as well as the intermediates. So it was a busy week. The minors won against Leitrim last Wednesday. The under 16s lost to Galway 3-11 to 5-3 on Friday. And the under 14s lost to Derry in an All Ireland quarter final on Saturday. They were unlucky. I believe that game went to extra time and all. So, you know, hard luck to them, but you know they really did us proud, and it'll be really great to see these under 14s coming up in the age groups now for years to come. As well as that, this week we have a busy week coming up. Our minors and our under 16s are out. The minors are out tomorrow, Wednesday, in Ballyforan against Galway at 7 o'clock, and the under 16s are away to Mayo in Swinford Park on Friday. So they're both expected to be good games for both teams. You know, I'm looking forward to going and watching them. So yeah, it'll be good, another good week hopefully for some football.
That's it, and I suppose really with these girls, with these teams, the underage teams as well, they'll on an ongoing basis they learn something from each match as well. So I suppose their development is ongoing as well, which is great. And I suppose when you see the quality of the girls, that are coming through, it's looking good for Roscommon, the Roscommon intermediate teams in years to come, and who knows. maybe with that quality coming through, the intermediates could go on to a higher plane. But that's in the future, and it's about, I suppose, nursing these girls and kind of nurturing their ongoing development. But it's heading in the right direction, and like, the under-14s going into the under-16s, the under-16s going to the minors, and so on and so forth. So what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so I definitely think the county is a great opportunity for the girls to progress in football. I mean, like, there's so many clubs in Roscommon anyway, so there's such a like a broad sort of basis for them all to play different teams and learn from each other within Roscommon. But you definitely see it stands to them when they're going to county as well. They're playing all these different county teams, and even within trainings, managers do things differently. You might be used to something at club, and then you'll do something else at county, and like both sort of interact. You can bring something you've learned from your club into your county and vice versa. So I definitely think a county is a great way to develop. And like, I've only joined the county board this year, but like I've tagged along with my mum for years, and I have seen some of the girls come up from under 14 up to senior already at this stage now. So it's really nice to be able to see that, as from my perspective as well, because like I've seen these girls, I'm playing against them in my own club, but like I'm getting to see them, how they're getting on in county as they climb the age group ladder.
That's it, because I suppose really, there is that thing where they're asked, we say, to play one way, as we say, at underage level in their club, and another way, kind of, if they're kind of going that transition from minor to senior, if a club level, and then they might be asked to change then when they're playing, when they're playing county at whatever level as well. But that's kind of essential, that they have that adaptability, especially when it comes to playing at when they go to under 14 at county level, under 16 minor, and then into the intermediate, the senior ladies or the intermediate ladies team. When they get to that level, they kind of need that to be able to be adaptable when they get to that stage of their career.
Yeah, it's always handy to have the experience playing county, but like, maybe if you didn't go for it underage, it's never too late, I don't think either. If you have the passion for football, I'd say go for it. But it's lovely to see these girls coming up and continuing on with it, because that means that they're enjoying it, and they're enjoying playing together and meeting these new teams and learning from playing these matches. So I just think it's a good thing to be doing.
Yeah, that's it. Because I suppose with these girls, like, when they're playing well with their clubs, and they get into the county level at whatever, like under 12, under the underage structure or whatever. It does add, in the years to come for the adult girls, that it'll mean that strength and depth, which is essential at that level as well. But I suppose, on the other hand, like, county football isn't for everyone. Like, obviously everyone aspires to want to play county, but I suppose it's not for everyone. And it all starts at the club level, and that's the great thing about the club. The club will always be there, and that's even county players, they love their clubs, and that's where it all began for them. So there is that that you don't have to be under that pressure to play county, and just to be happy if that doesn't work out, be happy at club level, and that's where you can give it your all.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I definitely think your club is your home. It's so important to like feel at home at your clubs as well. And that's where it all starts. Like you said, I think I started football when I was 4, and I'm still playing now, whatever age I am. But it's definitely something that is always there. It's where you've grown up in its own right. You're growing up with a team, you're moving up in age groups, and you're meeting, say, I like I said before, I'm in Four Roads, and we're a big parish, and you might know everyone. Not everyone's in your own school, but then when you go and play at home, play for Four Roads LGFA, I'm meeting all the other girls in the parish, and you're making friendships that way as well. And like we said earlier, you know, there's so many clubs in Roscommon. You get so much experience within Roscommon itself. The county board really do try and uh, get in a load of matches during the year. And then, you know, there's always challenges clubs in county, between clubs in County Roscommon as well. So there's so many opportunities to just play football, I think, in our county. And it's always lovely to see girls continuing on playing for a club as well. Because, you know, there is that sort of aspect where girls do sometimes give up playing sport in their teenage years. But between girls continuing on, keep going, you know, and then girls returning back to sport maybe when they're older, you know, they might have missed it or there might have been things going on. And just, I think a sport is a really good way, you know, to socialize, good for the mental health, it's good for the your physicality, I just think it's overall a good thing to be doing, whether it is football or camogie or whatever sport you like. I think it's just always a good chance to do something for yourself.
And as well as that, like as well as the club and the county, there's also, you know, that avenue with the colleges, obviously the, you know, the post primary as well, and of course once they've done the leaving cert, or even if they don't do the leaving cert or whatever, but for those that do go to university, then there's there's third level as well. So there is always the extra opportunities, which is good. But I mean, look, even at that, there's still the club and the county, but. You know there are a lot of options out there for playing, and you know these girls, you know, that are there, not just the county under 14s, under 16s, and minors, but you know they're all there and they're all developing as well, and you know it's good for the future, and that's as I say, it's all about the social aspect as well, and you know, developing as a person as well as an athlete, and that's what it's all about, and meeting people as well.
Yeah, like even say when clubs are doing things, you know, like we're trying on the county board perspective and in my job, we try to promote them as much as we can. You know, if they tag us or we see it, we like it, we comment, we share it. If there's something going on in your club, you know, we want to promote the clubs a lot. Like they do tremendous work up between, you know, underage, under sixes, all the way up to your senior levels in your clubs as well. Those are run like volunteer based, you know, it's always a great way. It's always a joy to be able to promote the clubs as well, you know, because they do such good work. They like we give them the fixtures, but they have to fulfill them. You know, there's managers, the girls come to training, you know, there's your executive club boards, there's tremendous work done, and it's a joy to be able to promote like club football in Roscommon from my point of view.
That's it, and I suppose another aspect to it is people just think about Gaelic football. Oh, it's all about on the pitch and it's all about training. But I mean, it is. But I mean, clubs do kind of off the field activities too, like, you know, social nights and things like that, and you know, trips away or things like that. Like for example, now at county level, you know, with the intermediates, the intermediate ladies there organising that fundraiser for the Mayo Roscommon Hospice, the Climb and Crow Patrick, and obviously that, you know, there's team bonding things as well, like you often said there as well. Weekends away that the players go on and all that, and that's great for team bonding as well. So there is that great aspect of it. It's not all kind of the hard slog on the pitch and you know what people see on match days.
Yeah, definitely. Even I think Laura mentioned it in her acceptance speech for the trophy on Sunday that, like, you know, there's a lovely bunch of footballers there, but between like under each jersey there's a great person. You know, they did raise, I think, over, I won't say the figure anyway, they raised a lot for hospice in memory of Mary, and between that and just the bond that's there, you know, like it's a great unit to be a part of, whether it is county or club. You know, there is your unit, your team unit, your family unit, and they're like, yeah, there is such tremendous work done off the pitch as well. You know, everyone has their, like, puts in their hours to be able for club to continue, because, you know, without people doing it can't get done. So it's lovely to be able to see people, you know, putting in the time, putting in the effort, going to training, going to matches, organizing events and things like that. So yeah.
That's it, and of course that's the county end of it. And talking about club, there's plenty of action going on at club level at the moment as well.
Yeah, so our under-12s are out on the third round this weekend. They play Sundays at, I think, 6 o'clock. So those fixtures will be up on social media over the next coming days. And our under-14s are starting on Thursday, the first round of their fixtures. So that'll be great for them to have started now as well, meaning that there'll be more finals coming up soon enough again. Yeah, so I think that's all. The adult isn't starting until August, the end of, the All Ireland Championship. So it'll give plenty of time for them to get set after the league.
That's it, and of course we wish the girls all the best, as we say, in the group stages of the championship as well. So listen, thanks very much, Ellen, for taking the time out to do Roscommon LGFA with us, and we look forward to talking to you again next week.
Thanks for having me again.
No problem, thanks very much. And that was Ellen Hynes, the acting PRO for Roscommon LGFA.